Stanley Black & Decker announces today their agreement to sell their attachment tool business. Are they in trouble? Are they going out of business? Now, Stanley Black & Decker owns Dewalt. Dewalt is one of their brands. Black & Decker, Craftsman, Cub Cadet, and some others. I think they may be in trouble. What about going out of business? And I know Dewalt is slowly coming off the shelves at Home Depot. You see it less and less, but they agree to sell this division. It is a hydraulic handheld tool business. Looks like it's based out of Stockholm. I don't know where it's based. It's not a tool I've used. I've kind of moved away from Dewalt. The Milwaukee's been better for me. Has a lot more options, probably too many options. But this is kind of a big deal. Like, you don't start selling off assets unless you're in trouble. Are they in trouble? Like, they could be in big trouble. Stanley Black & Decker, the DeWalt company, may be in big trouble. Are they going out of business? Look at the walls. Look at the store, Home Depot. Look at the aisles that used to be DeWalt. They used to have big aisles with DeWalt. That's diminishing. Milwaukee's taking over. Even Ryobi has more space than DeWalt has. It's a little interesting and it's a little concerning because competition's a good thing. I think competition makes products better. It makes them more affordable, more competitive pricing. But if DeWalt goes out of business, what happens? Does Milwaukee get more and more expensive? They're already expensive. I'm a little concerned that DeWalt will go out of business. They were the go-to. I've got tons of DeWalt equipment. Now I'm replacing it with Milwaukee, but I started out on DeWalt. That was the best brand I had other than cheap other Chinese knockoff brands, garbage brands that you'd buy in Kmart or Walmart. Sorry, don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, but until I started buying Dewalt, I kind of had tools I couldn't count on. I had power tools I couldn't count on. And Dewalt got better and better. Like, there was some junk Dewalt at the beginning. The batteries were terrible. Like, all that stuff went on. I went through all that. Now they've gotten much, much better. I still have Dewalt. As a matter of fact, I have an off-grid van, and I've decided to put my Dewalt tools in there because they had blowers and different things vacuums that I use on my van. But it's a little bit concerning. Are they going to go out of business? That means Milwaukee starts taking over even further. The prices go up. What do you think? Are we in trouble? Is Black & Decker, is DeWalt in trouble? And then what about the other brands? What about the Cub Cadet? I mean, Cub Cadet, I've never had a Cub Cadet, but they've always been kind of a go-to, an old school brand that's been around for a while. And I'm sad to see when Sears went out of business, Craftsman just kind of, I think, went to heck. And now the Craftsman name, DeWalt or Stanley Black & Decker owns them. You know, I haven't bought a Craftsman tool in a long time. I used to go to Sears to buy Craftsman tools. That was a big investment in tools. Instead of buying the cheap disposable tools, I bought Craftsman tools. I still have a lot of Craftsman wrenches. They feel great. They're perfect. They get great feel. They kind of feel like a Snap-on. The handheld tools were great, and they were lifetime warranty. But the company's going out of business. I know I've read that if you return a Craftsman tool back, they give you a Black & Decker or some other tool. You don't get a Craftsman anymore, which is a little bit disappointing. Like, hate to see that. Like, hate to see old school tool companies or old school companies not be able to compete and kind of fall out of business. Sears was a mess. Kmart was a mess who bought Sears. But Stanley Black & Decker, I think we may be in trouble. DeWalt may be in trouble. I mean, there's signs, big signs happening. What's going to happen? Give me your thoughts. Are you a DeWalt fan? Do you still use DeWalt? Do you know more than I do? Because I only know what I've read and what I've seen in the stores, and it kind of reflects the company's in trouble. Are they going out of business? What do you think?